Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Genshin Impact. Wir starten hier im Loading Screen, weil wir gerade halt in die Welt reinladen von Teyvat. Ich bin so gespannt, was uns noch erwartet. Ich musste jetzt 4 Stunden warten, bis ich das Englisch konnte anfassen, da mein Vater geschlafen hat. Und jetzt, es geht los. Teleportpunkt freigeschaltet, wir haben ganz viele neue Sachen. Und wir legen natürlich direkt los. Normalerweise müsste irgendwo hier ein Teleportpunkt sein oder irgendwas so. Oh Gott, hier ist es. Hier ist das neue Gebiet. Und ich glaube, irgendwo haben sie einen Teleport, glaube ich, freigeschaltet. Warte. So, hier, voilà. Hier schaltet man es frei. Und hier kann man dann durch und dann kommt man dahin. Das heißt, wir springen direkt dahin. Oder warte, ich sollte mal vielleicht die Quests nachschauen, weil ich weiß nicht jetzt genau, wo wir hin sollen. So, Prolog des Solisten. Präludium von Blancheur und noch Coeur. Kapitel 4, erster Akt. Wir müssen dorthin. Okay, mal dann gehen wir dahin und schauen, was uns erwartet. Also, wir werden nicht irgendwie mit dem Banner oder irgendwas so machen. Das lasse ich ausnahmsweise weg. Und ja, wir starten die direkt hier rein. So, während des Loading Screens hier, ich füge mal ein, hier sind die Konditionen, die man erfüllen muss, damit man überhaupt die Quest hier verfügbar hat. Dann wisst ihr Bescheid. Und ja, ich bin so gespannt, was es uns erwartet. Also, wir müssen hier eintreten. Ich hoffe, dass die Lexen nicht vorhanden sind, sonst kotze ich im Strahl. So. Und? Ich glaube, wir sind geflüchtet von der Tori. Yep. Du hast ein gutes Gedächtnis, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right?
Ja.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Solange wir noch dagegen sind, ist das schwer zu vorhersagen.
Guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it.
Yep.
Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Danke, Paimon, sehr lieb von dir. Hättest du ein bisschen lieber ausdrücken können. Ich dachte, du wärst der Magnet.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Zeit nach Fontaine aufzubrechen.
Ah, look who it is.
Oh, dir.
Running into you in a place like this, I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh ja.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
Warum ist Paimon so sassy heute?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods.
Okay.
I'm on my way to report back.
Okay.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Wir werden Sumeru bald verlassen und uns auf den Weg nach Fontaine machen. Oh, da scheint jemand Interesse zu haben.
You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Ne.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Man sieht sich
Hey,
noch.
how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do
Okay.
you say?
Ja, warum nicht?
But no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Okay.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle.
Ja, das ist okay
So,
sein.
when are you leaving?
Genau jetzt.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Oh Gott, Paimon. Ja. Du hast Interesse, ich weiß. Du willst jetzt was sagen wahrscheinlich. Oder auch nicht? Er geht, glaube ich, in die
I see.
Gegensätze zwischen, ja.
Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way,
Nächste Notion muss gerettet werden. Nahida kann auch in Träumen von unserer Abreise fahren, oder?
goodbye. point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Die hat wahrscheinlich ganz
I
viele
guess this is goodbye
Verantwortung
for
gerade.
now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Wir sehen uns, Dia.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Ja, damit geht, glaube ich, offiziell die Reise ins Sumeru zu Ende. Und ein ganz anderes Kapitel eröffnet sich für uns. Nachdem ihr die Angelegenheit in Sumeru erledigt habt, kommt ihr nahe der Grenze von Fontaine an. Das heißt, wir sind direkt da oben, oder wie? Also da auf der Map, wo ich vorhin den Teleporter gesehen habe. Würde ich mal annehmen. Es lädt mal eine Ewigkeit. Das heißt, ich würde mal sagen, ja. Und? Okay. Ja, das sieht so aus, als wäre das der Teleporter. Oh, wow. Es sieht so wunderschön aus. Jesus. Und da sehe ich schon eine Statue of the Seven. Oder Statue der Götter. Oder der Sieben. I don't know. Aussichts... Oh ja, den gönnen wir uns. Boah, wie wunderschön. Ich glaube auch, dass das hier wahrscheinlich das Thumbnail ist, so wie ich mich kenne. So, gelange... nee, geh zum Romaritimhafen von Fontaine. Okay, und wie genau gelange ich jetzt dahin? Weil ich bezweifle, dass ich durch die Gewässer einfach durchkomme. Oh, Alter. Ah, da sind Wellenreiter hier links. Okay. Das erklärt natürlich, wie wir da hinkommen. Alter, wie das Gebiet aussieht. Also ich habe den Trailer schon gesehen zum Gebiet. Und es sieht so wunderschön aus. Und jetzt können wir es endlich erkunden. Oh, ich freue mich schon. Ich freue mich noch, das privat sowie auch wahrscheinlich in ein paar Streams zu erkunden mit euch. Das wird so geil. Also ein komplett neues Gebiet. Es ist wieder diese Freude, die ich hatte, als zum Meer gedroppt ist. Und jetzt können wir es noch einmal machen und mit einem komplett neuen Gebiet, mit neuen ich weiß einfach nicht, wie ich es ausdrücken soll. Ich bin so froh darüber. Und ich glaube einfach, dass ich jetzt 4 Stunden noch gewartet habe, wegen mein Vater macht es nur noch größer eben, diese ganze Freude. So, Wellenreiter und los geht's. So, sollen wir ein Schiff kapern? So. Dann gehen wir mal dahin. Celeste sieht man da hinten mal. Oh, ich freue mich schon, ey. Ich bin mal gespannt, was mir so freischalten, wenn wir die Statue of the Seven aktivieren. Und ich habe hier direkt einen, jetzt hänge ich gerade. Hydrokulus. Ja, ich würde sagen, boah, die sehen wunderschön aus. Also die von Sumeru haben schon wunderschön ausgesehen, aber die da sieht ja auch extrem schön aus. Ich weiß nicht, wie viel es gibt, aber angesehen, dass jedes Mal mit jedem Gebiet die Anzahl, die vorherige Anzahl des Gebiets übertrifft, würde ich mal sagen, wir sind wahrscheinlich bei 300 oder so, oder fast 300, irgendwas in der Art und Weise. Das heißt, das wird schön. So. Da sind wir und ich glaube, wir sollen mit dem Wellenreiter einfach hier rein, oder? Oder? Nein? Okay. Aber dann lassen wir sie einfach da stehen und schauen uns um. So. Soll ich mit euch reden? Ja, ich glaube schon. Okay.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
Yep.
Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
Es ist beeindruckender, als ich mir vorgestellt habe. Yep, da stimme ich zu.
Seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Ja.
What do you think?
Besuchen wir als erstes den Hydro-Archon.
Yeah, Nahida gave us loads of useful information.
Yep.
Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Wir machen diese Reise, um meinen Bruder zu finden, um nach der Wahrheit zu suchen.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Ich bin sehr gespannt darauf, wie diese Person wird
To
sein.
learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Ja, warum nicht? Die werden ja irgendwelche Informationen haben, angesichts, dass die Einwohner hier sind.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I
Okay.
was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers.
Das war gerade
new to
Lynette im
Fontaine,
Hintergrund.
And we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened.
Ja,
In
schon
fact,
schon
it's a
gedacht.
case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives.
Okay.
Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
Okay. Also werden die Verhandlungen als ein Art Oper betrachtet?
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Ja, deswegen.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And
Okay.
as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette,
Okay.
as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Eine von der Göttin des Wassers schaffende gerichtliche Vorrichtung. Und natürlich alles Französisch mehr. Ja.
Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Oh ja.
Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Wollen Audienz.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives
Farina,
there.
okay.
You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Okay.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Zeitplan?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with a nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Okay.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
Yep.
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Scheint so, ja. Das ist ein guter Vergleich.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested
Okay,
for
so
saying
ein Witz.
something
Okay, ich hab's schon jetzt
disrespectful
kurz
about
gedacht.
the Hydro Archon.
Die Einwohner von Fontaine scheinen den Hydro-Archon sehr zu mögen.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
Mm.
But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
Ja, das können wir machen.
What are you looking over there for?
Wir überlegen etwas oder das Mädchen dort drüber. Sie schaut auf Dings, Lynette rüber.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Okay, machen wir. Ab zu Lynette. Präludium von BenQ und Noir. Kapitel 4, erster Akt. Und es sind direkt zwei, die wir im Release haben. Hehe. So, hallo Lynette, wie geht's dir? Alle natürlich Fragezeichen, Fragezeichen, Fragezeichen.
Excuse me? Are you alright?
Huh? Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself.
Okay.
I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Seid ihr diese besonderen Wasserwesen aus Fontaine?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
Okay.
No, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged.
Huh.
We would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the
Linne?
pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Der ist der Bruder.
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nein, wir doch nicht.
You. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
Nein, nicht wirklich. So teilweise aber
I
schon.
see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Das ist wahr. Also, du sprichst ja die ganze Zeit für mich, Paimon.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Ich glaube, Linne und Dings
Seems you were right,
werden
Paimon.
sich ganz gut
We
verstehen.
are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Prophezeiung
I
also.
suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Und das wäre eine Energiekrise.
Where
Was geht denn
to
vor?
begin?
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Als Einheimische wissen sie ja Bescheid, was da
Let's
läuft.
put that question on hold for a moment.
God damn
We
it!
still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Ach, was... Ach,
Did all
egal.
the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Er wird einen Magietrick wahrscheinlich machen. Hallo, Linne.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh,
Okay, das ist definitiv ein Foreshadowing.
well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina?
Yes.
No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here.
Okay,
Please, follow me.
gerne. Frau Farina, willkommen. Oder der andere Name ist noch Folklore, das geht ja auch noch. So, jetzt folgen wir mal. Okay, ich bin sehr gespannt mal, wie das auslaufen wird, was die Probleme überhaupt sind. Und Alter, die Designs von den zwei ist so cool. Oh, ich würde euch aufhören, die ganze Zeit das zu sagen. Und da stehen wir auch wieder. Yippie! So. Oh, was ist denn da los?
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Bitte was? So früh schon. Ey, das ist, glaube ich, der schnellste Kontakt, den wir gesehen haben. Oh, die haben wir im Trailer gesehen. I guess Leibwächterin oder so. Oh, da ist sie. So, werden wir direkt verhaftet oder so. Cool.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
Bitte nicht
My
Knast.
dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Ja, definitiv sehr exzentrischer
As you
Archon.
can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast
zwei
in
verschiedene
honor
Augen.
of this traveler and her companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Ganz viel Aufmerksamkeit bei uns, Jesus. Es ist wirklich speziell, wie mir immer die verschiedensten Dings. Nicht, warte. Keiner scheint hier ein Glas zu halten. Als wäre das gerade das Detail, was ich juckt, Traveler. Ernst?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But
Wir
I
doch nicht.
welcome you nevertheless.
Oh boy.
No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of
Okay.
course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
Okay.
I, Fosalor,
Ah, da
hereby
Fosse.
welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Okay. Nun, den Archon. Oh.
You may rejoice
Entschuldigt.
in this.
Nun, den Archon zu finden war diesmal echt einfach. Ja, weil sonst Venti hat ein bisschen gedauert und der war die ganze Zeit vor unserer Nase. Schlongni hat sich immer auch vor unserer Nase befunden, weil wir uns anfangs töten. Und Naida wurde gefangen genommen.
Yeah,
Oh Gott.
Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Ja, deswegen, ist wirklich Weltrekord bis jetzt.
The Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Ja, das ja.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
Oh boy.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know
Der hat's
everything
verraten.
about you.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Ja, das ist. Ich glaube, es wird auch ganz schwierig am Anfang, aber nach einer Zeit, wenn wir sie kennenlernen, wird sie sehr zerbrechlich eigentlich innerlich sein und so. Und betont ihren Status als Archon sehr gerne. Gern, ja.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Bitte nicht verhaften, danke.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Ich würde sagen, wir fangen dann an.
Oh, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise!
Nerfbett? Was steht da, Nerfbett?
Does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Naja.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her.
Vorzügliches Duell, warte,
I
was?
bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Bitte was?
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Also ein Duell will ich bitte nicht, direkt gegen Gott.
get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land.
Uh-oh.
Just as you were hoping to see.
Uh-oh.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Duell mit Archkunden kenne ich ja schon. Das ist jetzt auch wahr. Falsch verstanden vielleicht? Nein, ich kann aber nicht.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Bah, du hast ja gesagt, du weißt, dass wir...
trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Sie wollte das Duell.
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Okay.
Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. You're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
Okay.
I see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Och nö. Jetzt geht's los.
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right.
Jesus Anwalt,
This is
bitte.
Fontaine, after all.
Bitte nicht jemand wie Venti, das wäre vielleicht nicht Lust.
It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
Oh, Paimon.
How exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Wir haben uns keiner Verbrechen schuldig gemacht. Jetzt kommt irgendwas entgegengeschossen. Ich weiß es doch jetzt schon.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Offensichtlich. Ach, was kommt denn jetzt?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Paimon!
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's Our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro
Oh, Weltrekord wieder verhaftet zu werden. Das gibt's doch nicht.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
Ja, weil sein Leben ist organisches Wesen.
Finally, someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
Es ist ein verdammtes Lebewesen, kein
As a
Objekt.
magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Okay. Ha. Er wusste schon, dass das passiert.
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
In dem Moment als... Deswegen. Er hat unsere Hand genommen, uns gegrüßt und dann hat er auf Paimons Rücken... Er wusste, dass es passieren würde wahrscheinlich.
There.
Huh.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Oh Gott.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Ne.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
Oh boy.
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved.
Yay, doch nicht im
The
Gericht.
God of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Okay, sie ist weg. Huh. Das war definitiv einer der speziellsten Audienzen, die wir hatten mit ihr. Beziehungsweise mit einem Archon.
Just like that. She's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen.
Ooh.
You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Ja, du sagst Paimon, es war wirklich so, Du wusstest schon, dass es so ablaufen würde.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
Huh.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Ein sehr spezieller
It can be
Gott.
a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Ist sie wirklich vernünftig?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant.
Okay.
It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine.
Oh, das erste Mal.
The Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
Okay.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Warum nicht?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Ja, deswegen. Das wäre mir ein großes Vergnügen.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Okay. Zögere nicht, mir Bescheid zu geben, wenn du Hilfe brauchst.
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Können wir machen.
What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
Okay. Cutscene? Ja.
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin.
Okay.
No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
Okay.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end,
Okay,
the
sehr
people will
interessantes
all be
Konzept.
dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Huh.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin?
Gute Frage.
What is that supposed to mean?
Ja, das frag ich mich auch.
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
Okay.
Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in
Okay.
Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
Ja, gute Frage.
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Das Meer überflutet nach und nach diese Erinnerung und danach sind wir an der Reihe.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Okay.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity.
Okay.
I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Ja, das ist wahr.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day. But this is more than a bit of rain.
Wenn die Prophezeiung wahr ist, lässt sich diese Katastrophe wirklich nicht abwenden?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things.
I guess, ja.
Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Okay, machen wir. Aber das nächstes Mal, weil, oh mein Gott, das hat jetzt schon eine riesige Länge genommen jetzt schon. Wir sind bei 37 Minuten ungefähr. Ich würde sagen, hier beenden wir dann die Folge. Wir haben einen geilen ersten Eindruck gemacht von Fontaine. Allein nur, dass wir hier sehen, wir haben noch gar nichts da oben gesehen. Das heißt, ich bin sehr gespannt. Haben die zwei Geschwister da getroffen, eben Lene und Lynette. Und einen sehr speziellen Eindruck vom Archon bekommen. Also, das wird noch schön. Ich bin mal sehr gespannt, wie sich das entwickeln wird. Und wir sehen uns dann bei der nächsten Folge, wo wir dann wahrscheinlich etwas mehr sehen von Fontaine und mehr vom Gott und vielleicht im Opernhaus ankommen. Ich weiß es nicht. Auf jeden Fall, danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis beim nächsten Mal. Und ja, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Bis dann, ne? Tschö!